Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're the United States of the world and we're on a mission to banish poverty globally, okay? And we are an emerging nation. We've been around about 4 3/4 years, putting in solid foundations. We're now expanding our economy. That will help us to improve the liquidity and value of our currency and benefit all our citizens. Anybody can become a citizen. You come along, you register, prove you're a real person, and that's it. There's no fee, no obligation. All our citizens receive our currency every month as a gift, and so why not be a citizen? Okay. There are lots of things that you can get involved in, but there's no obligation to do so if you don't wish. Okay. We're also a non-separatist organisation. That means that we don't see you as male or female, black or white, tall, short, fat, thin, old, young, whatever else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all individually unique. And so having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. We're also on a mission to help people find true happiness in life. That is really what life's about, being happy, not short-term pleasure from buying the new car or taking the world cruise or whatever else you wanted to do. That inner joy, that beautiful bliss that is always with you, regardless of what's going on around you. It's what everybody seeks. Not everybody knows that's what is missing from their life, but there are a lot of people that still think, what is it that I need? And it is that bliss. And you can't buy it. You can only get it through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. So it's a wonderful way of life. It not only makes other people happy through your love and service, it also creates that bliss within you. And if you've always wanted to live in a different country or something like that, it'll all start happening for you. It'll just start all coming together. So with that said, we'll have that very short prayer and the affirmation and get started on the updates for the day. First of all, let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. A lot of people watch the recording. 7 p.m. London time isn't an ideal time for everybody. It's not a time that it's even possible for everybody. And so we have a lot of people that watch the recordings and they're all available going back to day one. In YouTube, Facebook, and the last year or two in Twitch. So if you want the history of We Share Abundance, it's all there for you. We're totally transparent. Right. I see we have a few people in live, and it's lovely when they are in live because they can pop in there, their name, where they're from, let people see that we are truly global. And also, of course, if there are any questions, you can pop them into the comments and we'll do our best to answer them for you. So I see we've got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal, and Peter from the Cameroon, Norman from Doncaster, England, David from South Africa, Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, Nankiep from Nigeria, Richard from Devon in England. So let's get started right now with that little prayer affirmation, and then I'll bring you up to date with what I can, okay? Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Right. I have been away for most of the day. I managed to get most of the routine things done this morning before I left, and other than that, I've not been around. I only just got back online about, I don't know, half an hour or so ago, maybe. And just been sort of checking a few things and going through things. So all I can tell you is that Devyani and Vishal, of course, have both been working. Devyani's had some sort of interaction with the Fun Miracles team. I don't really know what's been going on there, but I think it's to do with connecting the Fun Miracles game to our database, because everybody that is a member of We Share Abundance will be able to play the games, and anybody that wants to play the games will register with We Share Abundance. It's a sort of two-way thing, but I think they've been having difficulty with it. I don't know whether it got resolved or not, but I'll find out tomorrow and let you know better. Devyani has also been working on a few other things. We now have the Easy Team Builder included in the automated withdrawals spreadsheet. Okay, so what it means is we have our 4 programs there now instead of our 3, plus of course the pools, which you've got to be an active elite member. So it will revise slightly the way that we share the money out and what we do with it, and that will become evident when I've worked it all out. And we have our next giveaway, which will be I think Thursday of this week. Where are we this week? 16th. We might have more giveaways actually, because we got the Easy Team Builder $1,000 giveaway as well. So I'm not quite sure what day we'll do that. It is something that we've just got to get sorted out, but somebody's going to be $1,000 richer by the end of this week. Quite a few people will be at least $200 richer, and others up to $100 richer. There is no selling required for this. There is no referral required for this. Although if you refer others, it puts you in a better position to benefit because you get a matching bonus. So if you have joined and you've not referred anybody, you've got one chance out of everybody else to be a winner in the withdrawals that we allow. But if you've gone out and referred 9 people, they've all got a chance of winning, and so you've got a chance of winning with them. So it would give you 10 chances of winning. And we're seeing quite a lot that there are people that have referred quite a number of people, and they're winning on a regular basis, and getting more and more withdrawals. So it's in your interest to get out there and share what we have with other people. Of course, it goes beyond just those random allocations. The more people you refer, the more money you'll be making anyway from the plans that they join. They're not obligated to join any plans, but most of the people that join We Share Abundance want to get involved in things, and we have an amazing bundle offer for them where they can get into every plan for just $29.75. Okay, less than $30 into everything that we do. So It's a real good opportunity for new people coming in. What else has Deviani been doing? Oh yeah, we are going to be moving the Share Hope plan from a directory, in other words, We Share Abundance / Share Hope, to a subdomain, We Share Abundance sharehope.WeShareAbundance. It won't make any difference to you as members, participants, and but it will give more flexibility to us as admin and the ability to do different things and to separate it from issues that have caused problems in the past. Right. So Deviani has also been working on that. You should also be aware, because you've been notified, that the ranks in the Share Hope program will also provide you with greater benefits from the rewards that we give you for logging in each day. You know, we gift you $5 as an elite member every day that you log in. Well, with the increase in the ranks that are available through the Share Hope plan, we are also increasing what you can get there up to $200 a day just for logging in. When we gift you that into your Share Hope trust fund. One of the main reasons for that is because we're going to have people pulling out a lot of money as they progress through the plan, and we need to make sure that they've always got enough money in there to keep building that wealth. We don't want people running their wealth down. We want them building their wealth continuously, but benefiting from it as well. So that is the way that the wealthy operate. You know, they don't sell. They don't buy an asset and then sell it and then have nothing. They buy an asset and they use that asset and they develop that asset and they build that asset, and they take a little bit out of the building, so that their income is constantly increasing as the asset increases, but their wealth is also increasing. So it's the way of the wealthy, if you like, and we want to encourage you and teach you to live your life that way, and that is the purpose of the Wealth Building Fund, the Share Hope Trust Fund, and the Share Hope Powerline Plan. Right, I see we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA, and Maureen from London in England as well. So then, I am also looking at ways that we can help members to get involved in the plans, and one of those ways, which I mentioned yesterday, was to in fact, I think I sent it out in a message, not sure whether yesterday or the day before, as well as mentioning it in the live, that the gifts that we are giving you through the random allocations, we are going to be helping you get into different plans. Now, some people say you shouldn't be forcing people into plans. We're not forcing people into anything. We are giving you a plan that is going to benefit you, because we don't want you to get a $25 withdrawal and that's it, and maybe never get anything else. We want you to get an ongoing income. We want to teach you how to generate income without being lucky, basically, in getting a random allocation. We want you to have the benefit of recurring income whether you like it or not. Okay, so that's the way that we will be progressing, and we'll be looking at the best ways of doing it. We're always open to suggestions. We've had suggestions in from a few members about what we should do and how. Most of the time they're not practical, but we always consider them. And if we can tweak things around to make them work, then yeah, we do it. Okay. Let me see. We've got Peter in saying, yeah, last time I got 200 and last week I got 50. I'm very grateful. Okay, Peter, was that as a sponsor, or was that because you were lucky enough to just be randomly selected? But there you go. That's what happens in We Share Abundance. You don't need to worry about how you're going to make it work. The cost is very, very low. We can do that because we're a not-for-profit organization. We're not here to make millions of dollars for a company or shareholders or a founder or anything like that. Everything that comes in goes back out to the members. And we want to keep it affordable because we know that people in some countries, okay, you know, $30 for people in America, most people, I mean, there are people in America that struggle as well, but most people in America, $30 is neither here nor there. They go to a coffee shop and buy coffee and donuts or something, and it'll cost them $30. Similarly, in here in England, you know, you go down the pub, have a couple of pints with your mates, and 30 quid's gone like that. But there are some countries where $30 would be a life-changing amount, and it's difficult for people, and so we have to consider everybody, and so that's why we try and keep everything as low as we can. And if you can't manage $30, you can manage maybe a $5 one time and get into one of the plans and work your way up through the pools with the $2 we give you when you get started anyway, and this sort of thing. So we have avenues for everybody, but we try and encourage people to get their faith in what we're doing, get started in all the plans, and help other people do the same. Don't think that you're taking advantage of anybody or anything like that. You know, when you introduce somebody into We Share Abundance, you're doing them the biggest favor of their life, even though they don't understand and realize that at the time. And you probably don't, many of you, even now. But as we grow and expand, you will be seeing the benefits that this beautiful community can offer to everybody and help the world be a better place. Okay. We've got Don in from Vancouver Island in Canada as well. Right, let me have a quick look at Deviani's notes to me, because she'd gone before I got back, and see if I've missed anything. Yeah, there is another thing that she's working on. For some reason, the 777 plan is drawing an awful lot of resources, more than it should be doing. We don't really know why, but it can cause, if we just allow it to continue doing that, it could cause the server to crash. It's no big deal because we can reboot the server and get it back up again, but we don't want it happening. And so we are investigating why that's happening and how we can resolve it so that it's working as it should be, not overloading the system in any way. I've got some numbers for you, and we'll go through those in a moment. The new member referral is disappointingly low. I'm hoping that the Easy Team Builder will help people in that vein to bring in more people. And then we've got people like Peter, who is benefiting, you know, $200 here and $50 there, and he sees the benefit and should be sharing that with others. So, you know, he's got something to show people of how the system can work for everyone and bring in more people. And I did have a brief chat with Ram this morning before I left. Ram is working on the recruitment tool, which I believe will help you all. It's a big job, but he is getting closer. And one of the things, I'm not sure whether we'll get to it together tomorrow, is we have to get some coding and stuff from Facebook, and it has to be done through a valid account that I can verify. For some reason, the account that my Facebook advertising is on, they won't let us do it. Facebook's a funny thing. It is effective, and so we don't want to just say, oh, it's too much trouble. But it is a pain, really. And hopefully at some stage somebody will come along with something which will be far better than Facebook, and everybody will go, oh, I'm sick of Facebook, let's go here, and it'll be something that is much better. But at the moment we're really stuck with Facebook. It is very effective, and so we need to get that sorted out and get it working. So I'll be talking with Ram tomorrow about that. We'll see if we can get that done. I know he's been working also on TikTok, which is difficult for him with him being in India, because apparently TikTok is banned in India. So there you go. All this goes on regardless of whether I'm around or not, and just shows that I'm really of no importance to our development and growth and industry. In fact, the support team and the server team and the developers and everybody are far more important than me. All I do is pass on the information from them to you, and anybody can do that. Okay, so so there we go. Right, we got Don. Oh, I mentioned Don from Vancouver Island. Peter said as a sponsor. Yeah, so Peter sponsored people, and they'll be very grateful to Peter for having helped them get involved, because they, you know, got $200 one of them and $50 another one, and he's grateful for having helped them because he's also got $200. In fact, he's done better than them, because he's got $250 in total. One of them's got 200 and one of them's got 50, but he's got 250 in his pocket. And of course, the more people that you introduce and get involved and help through our programs, the more it'll all flow back to you. So Peter is a wonderful example of that. Thank you, Peter. And God bless you. We've got Derek in from Wado City in Nigeria. We've got Andrew in from Auckland in New Zealand. Wonder how the cricket's going on. I think England were getting stuffed in the third test, but I don't know what happened yesterday. Not even had time to check the cricket. which is one of my major passions, as you're probably aware. Okay, let's have a look at some numbers. I'll get my magnifying glass out, I think. Can I do that without the, yeah, I can, without the specs. Okay, we have an increase of 118 in the 777 plan to 30,769. Most of these are existing members that weren't already in the 777 plan that are now joining the 777 plan, either through good common sense because it's a great plan, or through assisted entries. So that is now up to 30,769. We do have 50,794 registered members. So there's still nearly, well, 19,300 or so members that we have that aren't in the 777 plan. But some of them won't have done their KYC and so are not eligible. Okay. To get an assisted entry, when you join, you have to be KYC verified. If you're not KYC verified, do it. You've only got to do it the once, and then you can get an assisted entry into the 777 plan. But even if you don't want to do your KYC right away, for $5, just get involved in it anyway. Okay. But it's only up 3 in the last 24 hours, which is a poor reflection from our membership in total. Let's have a look. What else have we got? We got an increase of 11 in our active member count to 2,931. You've got to be an active member to take part in those random withdrawals that we do. So it beats me why people aren't active. All you've got to do is log into your account, and we give you a gift for doing that every day anyway, anywhere between 1 cent if you're not in any of the pools, all the way up to $200 if you're an elite member at the top level in the Sharehope plan. It could be $200 a day that you're getting just for logging in. We give you $2 when you join and do your KYC and verify your email. So that $2 can get you onto the first step of the pools anyway. And that would mean instead of getting 1 cent, you're getting 10 cents every day you log in. But you're also making a profit, if you like, on that $2 every month, which means you can get into the next pool and the next pool and the next pool and the next pool and so on, and work your way up to active elite. Okay. Don't know. Let's see, what was that about? Well, that was about active members. So let's say up 11 in the last 24 hours to 2,931. It really should be 50,000. Why isn't it? Apathy. A lot of people don't understand what we're doing. We have a lot of members that are still there, registered members. They've not been removed because they've got active pools that are there. Sometimes they've got these active pools, but they're not even logging in once a month. So they're not really doing anything. But hopefully, as the word gets out, that things are changing, people are getting paid, people are making money. Like Peter just said, you know, as a sponsor, he's made $250 in the last couple of weeks just from the random withdrawals. Then you can see that this will grow, and gradually these members will get back into thinking, well, you know, I better be active again. Okay. And that is one of the purposes of what we're doing, to get them back on track, not because we need them as a community. We welcome them. We want them in our community. We want our community to grow. We want our community to be active because we want to spread it throughout the world. We are on a mission to banish poverty on a global scale. So the more people we have, the more we can do that. Mainly, it's for the benefit of those people themselves. They had a dream, and that dream has been stuck in the corner gathering dust for a while. And we want them to get their duster out and dust it off and put it back where they can see it on top of the mantelpiece or wherever, you know, so that it's there in front of them again and they can start living that dream instead of saying, oh, that was a waste of time. And, you know, we are here to help people, but they have to be able to help themselves as well. Okay. What else have we got? We have an increase of 2 in the pro members of the ShareHope plan to 476, and we have no change in the membership base for Multiply Visa, but logging in, we got enough cents to take us up into the next dollar level to $10,620. The ShareHope plan is a bit of a yo-yo situation at the moment. We get people coming in, we get people dropping out. People dropping out are crazy. They don't understand what they got involved in, and because they've not seen anything happening like that, boom, which everybody on the internet tells them is possible, but if you've been on the internet for a while trying to make it happen, you know it isn't. It takes persistence, it takes patience, it takes dedication, just sticking with something that is viable and is going to be here. I mean, we're going to be here for generations. We're not like your average business opportunity that is up and running, done and dusted and gone all within 12 months. Hardly any last 3 years. I think it's less than 5% last 3 years. It's a small percentage that even last a year. Some of them, the sites are still around, but eventually the sites disappear completely. Many of them don't even last 3 months. So we've been here, we're getting on for 5 years now. We've not always got things right, but we've always made them right. We've always put things right. So we can help anybody. We will help everybody that joins us, sticks with us, and becomes an active member. It doesn't have to cost them anything. A few minutes every day just to log in, you know, 2-3 minutes probably, to log in, read any messages and log out. That's all it is. That's all we ask of our members. We also ask you to go out and share it with people, but you're not obligated to do it. It's up to you whether you do that. But you do need to be active to benefit from citizenship. Okay. If you're not active, you're not getting the gifts we give you. If you're not getting the gifts, you can't make withdrawals from those gifts. You're not in the random withdrawals. You're not in other plans that are working really well for people. Just as an example, we've got Poverty Crusher plan. I had a look and I added it all up the other day, and I think without doing anything dramatic in the Poverty Crusher plan, the commissions that admin have made have been over $3,000. It's available there for everybody. That isn't something that is remarkable. I'm sure that if I had the time to go out and promote the Poverty Crusher plan, I could be making that in a month, let alone over a 3-year period. But it's just there. And through the little bit of stuff that I do, mainly is just to wish people happy birthday on Facebook. That is where most of the people that I refer come from. And out of those people, some of them join the Poverty Crusher, and some of them don't do anything, and some of them join the 777 plan, and some of them don't do anything. You know, it's a little bit haphazard. I don't have the time to follow up and chase up on them like most of you would be able to do with people that you refer. You'd be able to get in touch with them saying, oh, glad to have you amongst us. Do you need any help? How can I help you? What are you interested in? And then you can build some relationship with them. I just don't have the time to do that with people. So people are better joining under somebody else rather than under the admin account from me, because you'll get better support, in all honesty. Okay. Numbers done. Updates that I know of have been completed. It'll be a busy day tomorrow, just trying to catch up on things, and hopefully, I know that Vishal has said that he has completed the tasks I asked him to do on viewing the matrix and things, and so I should be able to go through and check that the placements are correct in there. I need to check it pretty thoroughly because Vishal is new to Matrix. I mean, he's an experienced developer, but he's not developed a pay plan in a Matrix before. We have compression in there, which is if somebody drops out, it moves people up. We have things that he's never really done before. We need to make sure that it is all worked correctly, and so I'll be trying to get that completed tomorrow. If it is all good, we should be able to go live with it very quickly. One of the major benefits, of course, is the easy recruitment tool that we are going to provide. But even without it, there is no reason why you can't get out there and promote that plan. $9.75 a year. The biggest obstacle you're going to have with that price is people will think it's not worth anything. You know, can't be worth anything, can't be any good for that price, because anything remotely similar that you'll find is 100 times that cost. You know, you'd be looking at something like $97 a month rather than $9.75 a year. And that's not $975 a year, it's $9.75 a year. Why can we do it at that price? Because we are a not-for-profit organization. We're there to help the members. That plan, its main function is to help people build the other plans where they can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money with that plan alone. It'll take you a while probably, but the potential is there to generate literally hundreds of thousands of dollars a year from that $9.75 a year fee. So it's all there for you, folks. It's all there for you. We keep opening the doors. It's up to you to walk through them. Okay, that pretty much covers it from me for today. God bless you all. I love you all. And I'll be here, same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, And until then, get out there, help a few people, share some love and abundance, be of loving service, and I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator, always wear a smile. See you later, alligator, go the extra mile. See you